All right, let's jump right into this. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on something honestly incredibly powerful. We're doing a true behind-the-scenes breakdown of the exact digital marketing recipe used to create an inescapable local growth machine. If you run a service-based business, you already know the holy grail is consistent, predictable growth, right? Well, today, we are skipping the theory entirely. We are unpacking the exact productized system engineered by Vive Media Group to turn local service businesses into absolute powerhouses.
I want to hook you immediately with this number, 87. Just pause and think about this for a second. What would 87 total tracked high-intent lead actions in a single month actually do for your service business pipeline? I mean, we aren't talking about empty website views or, casual social media likes. We are talking about 87 potential customers picking up the actual phone or filling out a detailed quote request because they actively need what you sell right now. And honestly, that brilliantly illustrates the exact kind of transformation we're talking about here. Just picture the physical transformation of a worn-out, cracked pool deck being completely revitalized into a pristine, high-end surface. It's night and day, right? Well, Vive Media Group delivers a parallel transformation, but for your business operations. They basically take you from that unpredictable, highly stressful, feast-or-famine lead flow and resurface the whole thing into a highly predictable, polished sales engine that just hums along, working for you 24/7.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, Unpacking Tangible Growth Metrics.
Because this system relies on undeniable metrics, not marketing fluff, you need to see exactly what putting your website to work actually looks like when the right strategy is applied. You see, when Vive Media Group manages search engine marketing, they don't just set it and forget it. In the home service industry, a typical Google Ads campaign might see a click-through rate of around maybe 3 to 4%. But here, the campaigns for advanced concrete coatings are pulling in a massive 9.56% click-through rate. That absolutely crushes the industry benchmark. It means their ads are perfectly aligned with exactly what homeowners are searching for.
Let's actually look under the hood for some complete transparency. You can see the authentic proof of the April numbers right here. With a highly targeted ad spend of just under $3,000, $2,907.19 to be exact, this campaign generated 894 high-intent clicks. Do the math on that. That brings the average cost per click to an incredibly efficient $3.25. When you've got a certified team diligently managing your budget, tweaking keywords, and optimizing ad copy, you acquire traffic so efficiently while maintaining massive visibility for those ready-to-buy searches.
But here's the real kicker. How do those clicks actually translate into tangible business? Remember that number 87 we talked about earlier? Well, here's the exact breakdown of that. Those targeted clicks turned into 55 direct phone calls and 32 quote form submissions. By actively managing bid adjustments and constantly improving landing pages, Vive literally almost doubled the form submissions from the previous month for this client. And the best part? They still left budget on the table to scale even further. I mean, that is the literal definition of a measurable pipeline.
All right, moving right along to Section 2, the geofencing SEO strategy.
So capturing immediate ad traffic is awesome, but it's only half the battle. To capture long-term local market share, Vive uses a proactive, highly aggressive land grab strategy they call geofencing. To really get this, you kind of have to understand the evolution of local search. It used to be totally fine to just have a good homepage that generally mentioned your service area. That's broad search relevance, and honestly, it just doesn't cut it anymore. The new winning strategy is moving away from relying on a single broad homepage and instead aggressively capturing individual city markets one by one, transitioning into precise, location-based authority.
Think of it literally like dropping a digital pin on specific cities. By building dedicated, location-based service pages, Vive helps Google confidently match your website to hyperlocal search intent. It establishes clear geographic relevance and essentially draws an exact boundary around your service area. By doing this, you dramatically increase your chances of showing up on page 1 for every single target area you actually want to serve.
Let's look at a concrete example, and yeah, pun totally intended there. Take this newly built service page specifically targeting rubber resurfacing in Fort Myers Beach. This is the winning formula right here, guys. One page, one city, one intent, one ranking opportunity. This page is completely optimized. It's boasting a massive SEO score of 84, and it speaks directly to the homeowners in that specific zip code who are actively looking for that specific service. And let me tell you, the results of this geofencing tactic, they are absolutely explosive. By mirroring this city-based framework across multiple core services, just look at what Advanced Concrete Coatings has achieved.
They absolutely dominate organic search. We are talking page 1, position 1 rankings for concrete resurfacing in Naples, Punta Gorda, Estero, Sanibel, and Fort Myers Beach. They effectively own the organic landscape across 5 different major local markets. It's huge.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, the SEO and ad synergy.
Here's the thing. Google Ads and organic SEO are not isolated, competing tactics. No way. When managed by a unified team, they form a combined, inescapable net. Precise Google Ads capture the immediate, ready-to-buy traffic right now, today. When someone needs a pool deck fixed this week, boom, your ad is right at the top. But simultaneously, behind the scenes, SEO geofencing is building an inescapable, long-term foundation of organic trust and authority for tomorrow. So you get the immediate cash flow from ads while building the massive long-term equity of organic rankings. It's a total 1-2 punch.
And because Vive's team is looking at the entire data picture, it allows them to spot some brilliant new opportunities. For instance, their data-driven keyword research uncovered a massive 62,000 search volume for outdoor kitchens with shockingly low competition. So what did they do? They built a beautifully trending article around outdoor kitchen ideas to capture all that massive top-of-funnel traffic, and then they used it to naturally pitch the underlying concrete resurfacing work needed for those kitchens. I mean, it is an incredibly smart backdoor approach to lead generation.
But hey, the proof, as they say, is in the pudding. Just listen to this direct, 5-star review from the exact client we've been analyzing. We started generating high-quality leads from their Google Ads work immediately. That really hits the nail on the head. It emphasizes both the speed and the quality of the transformation a business experiences when they finally stop guessing and just hand over the reins to a team that specializes strictly in local growth.
All right, let's wrap things up with Section 4, put your website to work.
So I want to pivot directly to you for a second. I really want you to assess your current digital footprint. Is your website actually functioning as a 24/7 lead-generating machine? Or is it basically just an expensive digital brochure sitting there? If you were battling for scraps at the bottom of page 2, or just throwing money at ads without tracking the exact cost per lead, you are literally leaving massive amounts of revenue on the table. But fortunately, the exact productized framework we just walked through is completely available to you. Vive Media Group deploys a comprehensive strategy: site-wide SEO to drive organic traffic, targeted landing pages designed as highly effective mini-sales presentations, certified Google Ads management for those immediate returns, and conversion rate optimization to ensure every single visitor has the absolute highest possible chance of turning into a paying customer.
Which brings us to our final and probably most important question. Are you ready to stop relying on hope and word of mouth and start actually building a measurable, scalable pipeline? It is time to stop wasting money on broad, scattered marketing efforts. Reach out to Vive Media Group, leverage this exact geofencing and ad synergy for yourself, and start absolutely dominating your local territory. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I highly encourage you to take that next step today.